Well, hello! Welcome to Drawing with Fire. I am Valarie, your neighborhood witch, pyrographer, and I'm joined today with hubby.
Hubcap.
And we're on camera. I thought it'd be silly, and everybody's always bugging me to be on camera. So here I am.
Especially me.
I know, especially you. So we are getting closer to this being done. I was going to darken the raven and the kitty. I got to put the leaves in. I really want it done by Thursday. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Burl. Hi, Amy and Spence. I'm having to look at the screen to see who all's here.
Oh, well, I get that. But you already got them.
But I already got them.
Yeah.
There'll
Actually,
be
my
more.
chat is behind you for some reason.
Well,
Let me refresh
fix
it because it's weird.
That's okay. I turned on the wrong pin. So,
Okay.
while I'm waiting for my pin to heat up, I got my special hot cocoa.
She's drinking rum.
Shh, don't tell them.
Rum and marshmallows. I don't think there's actually any cocoa in it. I
No,
think it's
there's
just rum
cocoa.
and marshmallows.
And now I'm going to have cocoa lip, or marshmallow lip the whole time.
Apparently,
Hey,
witches
tried.
drink rum.
Barb, Greg, David.
Does that mean witches are pirates? I think it is. I
No.
think it does.
Alright, so I have my large spoon shader.
Yeah, Jason is on the screen.
He is on the
I'm
screen.
with my librarian glasses. See, I have your reading glasses, but I don't make any attempt at style, and these are the librarian frames. So I guess I'll be a librarian for
The only
Halloween.
problem is my hair has to be down, and I never work with my hair down. Ever.
But I'm ready in case there's a fire with her hair.
Oh, please don't put that out there on the wind. Alright, so I've got the large ball tip on 5. And what I'm doing is darkening, because I've already burned. I have to go darker in order to darken it. And the reason I want it darker is it will make it so much more dynamic. So,
If I'd known that you were going to dress up,
this was a last moment.
I would have dressed up too.
You're always bugging me to be on camera, so
I am.
I did it.
I think it's nice.
I don't know. I
They
figured
did.
it's Halloween, so if I scare anybody, we're good.
I used to have long hair, Beryl, but I cut it because I was sleeping on it. It was getting into my mouth, and I just decided, you know what? Well, actually,
There was more to
there's a little
that.
story. I went to Alaska to visit my kids,
Little.
and I saw this, and I had long hair at that point, and I saw this guy. He was kind of an old dude. He was on the plane, and he had long hair, and he thought he was so cool. And I just had a revelation. I was like, oh my God, that's me. And so I came home, and I had a haircut, like,
Really quick.
pretty soon after that. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Alright. So do we want me to work on the raven or the kitty? Yes, my witch's hat. I've had this one for years. I wear it every Halloween for the trick-or-treaters.
Yep, David loves the hat.
Yeah. So that's a darkened kitty up. Kitty needs to go way darker.
I'm drinking regular coffee
What's wrong with you?
because I have to drive after this.
Oh yeah.
So
That's
I can't be all wild and crazy like some pyrographer, like drinking rum,
It was just a little bit, and it's because I was going on camera.
boarding merchant ships, casting spells.
Aye.
What was that?
I don't know.
Aye?
Aye.
It's supposed to
I
be
don't know.
yar.
Yar.
Aye. Oh, you're not a good pirate, but you are a witch, so okay.
I'm not a pirate.
Hmm?
I'm not a pirate.
No, you're drinking rum.
Okay, they're not the only ones that drink rum. I'm gonna turn my board.
And Troy's like, did they dress up? They look the same as always to me. And it's a surprise. We've never run on camera, but so we said that we dressed up.
Let me see if I can get the camera down.
Actually, this is pretty much how I always look. So
Oh look, if I sit down, I can be Ziggy. All you see are my eyes.
yeah.
I think. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong screen. Alrighty. See, it is darker. And because I have so many lights for the camera, it's harder to see how much darker it is. What I will show is with my denatured alcohol, I actually put it in a jar because I was starting to have a hard time opening the lid. So now, whew, now that's alcohol. Smell that.
Oh God.
That's alcohol.
I'm not well yet.
Well, that should have cleared your sinuses. So
Oh God.
I'm just going to dip a little bit on.
Why does it burn?
It's clearing out your sinuses.
Mm.
Special formula.
That was your fault.
That was not my fault. Alrighty. So, oh, let's go with the green.
Yeah. Beryl's kitty has changed her settings.
Oh, again?
Yeah. Chat's now underneath the live video instead of beside it.
Oh,
Troy says it looks awesome.
thank you. It needs to be so much darker, though. So much darker. I wanted, because for the kitty, I do have a sepia of the kitty right there. See, the kitty needs to go much darker, but it's going to be a harder time doing so because I've already burned.
It's funny. I'm looking at because your main screen is up, and so I'm seeing me, and I just look like I'm behind you, zoned out.
So are you being a zombie hubby?
Yeah.
Is that?
I'm your familiar.
You're my familiar. Alright.
Guillermo.
Guillermo. I don't like this pen for right now.
What pen don't you like?
Let's see here. We're going darker. I'm looking through my pens. They're all right here. What do I want? Because I've been using the 18S and M pretty much the whole time.
Beryl, I don't know.
What?
She's wondering how to change her chat beside the video.
Beside the video. He's on the computer?
Yeah, I guess so, because Kitty walked on the keyboard, apparently.
You know what? I'm just going to go back to what I like.
What do you like?
My 18s.
Are you cold? No.
No, I'm hot. I'm
I don't
actually
think you're cold.
No. Alright, I'm going to bump this up to 6. It's going to require more heat.
Sorry.
And that's the 18M. Cocoa.
Take a drink at the same time.
Well, this will heat up
Because
quickly.
we're in sync.
I'm not dancing, too. I'm on camera, but I'm not dancing.
Beryl.
Alright.
I know what Beryl said. I know what that's about, Beryl.
Well, I don't know what she said.
She said, "Oh, kinky," because you said the 18S and M.
So I am on 6 right now. And I'm using just the edge. So I've got the pen like this. And I'm just putting in fur. They're a little longer strokes because this is a longer fur. But how I've got it dark here needs to be in a lot more places. And I can use just the tip of it. Yes, the tip.
Beryl's buffering. We are not, though. So,
Okay.
just letting you know.
Okay. Yeah, we need to go much darker.
Whenever that's my main job on this channel, actually, is whenever it buffers, I'm like, it's buffering! So that...
I stop burning and talking.
Yeah. Okay, and now the seal wants out. I'll be back.
You're gonna leave me alone?
No, Bernadette's here.
Oh, I thought you put her on screen.
No.
Alrighty. So then we have lighter hair here. And because I'm on 6 and I'm using the edge, it's going to make much darker, which is why I'm moving very quickly so I can control the heat a little bit more. Because if I slow down, we will get darker. And I can use just the tip of it and kind of fill in between. This needs to be darker. And the darker is going to really make this pop out. And that way when I add the blue to the eyes and the orange to the pumpkin, they'll really stand out. Though I'm pretty sure I'm using watercolor pencils. What, are you wanting to do our weekly recommendations?
Huh? Oh, no. But just a note, Moon went in the right sequence this time.
Oh yeah, good.
Yeah, she let us know
Thank you.
before she had an accident. Normally she just lets us know, like, hey guys,
Clean it up.
there's a mess out here.
Okay, but
It's inconvenient for me.
let's note he's a very old dog.
That's true.
He is a very old dog.
Let's see, what did I miss?
I don't know. I always forget to look up.
Dave's on his phone. Super blue. What is Troy saying? I
What's
think it says
blue?
super blue. I'm not sure.
The screen or us?
Or desaturated.
Oh no, Super Blue is a new person in. Hi, Super Blue.
Oh.
You're supposed to be reading chat.
I was taking care of administrative duties with dogs. Duties.
Duties. You said duty.
Spence is watching on his big screen and
Hey, Tex.
looking at chat on his iPad. Wow, that's fancy. But then again, I am too. So, because
Yeah.
Val has a big screen that
Well,
has
I
all the
have
information.
my reference and everything for the computer. Hey, Sheila. Vanessa wants to know if I have a traceable for this. No, I have not. I did ask on the first video if anybody was interested. If I had enough people, I might consider creating a pattern for it, but right now I do not. So, I noticed that she had asked that a couple times.
Tony Fleming's here.
Hey, Tony. The reason I don't is it's a lot of work, and I kind of messed up.
And Super Blue says, I'm KT.
Hi, Katie. And what I mean by mess up is I filmed 2 videos. I still need to edit them. But in doing that, instead of waiting and finishing this one, it cut into this one's time. And I'm very picky on my lines, so it would take time for me to do the traceable. Because I hear people complain there's not enough information or there's too much information. So if I get enough requests for it, then yes, I will do it. So if you want a traceable of this pattern, click the like button. It's right down there. How far down? Oh, it's like way down there compared to me. And we'll go from there. We shall go from there.
Amy says if she was on her son's account, she would be Floppy Tomato. That sounds like a good call sign for a secret operation. Floppy Tomato, come in. Floppy Tomato.
I read you, Salsa Master.
Salsa Master.
Well, tomatoes and salsa.
Oh yeah, they'd be on the same team.
They would be on the same team. With jalapeno.
You are the Salsa Master.
And guacamole and garlic. Onions. So these are not completely white. They're just light. So that's why I am going ahead and going with the grain. Because I have noticed with the board that... What?
Super Blue has a question. No, I didn't see your question there, Super Blue, but I have seen it now. Thank you.
About the alcohol.
Does the denatured alcohol, what does it do?
It cleans up all the graphite on the board, and I have a feeling that when you're erasing a lot for your graphite lines, that the eraser is leaving some minute residue on the board.
At a molecular level?
Well, I think it's a little higher than a molecular. I think it's leaving a coating. So when you wipe it down with denatured alcohol, it does 3 things. It removes the graphite. if the eraser is leaving that kind of coating on the wood, it removes that. And it also shows you how dark for your burning, because when the board gets wet, it darkens the burn, so you have a better idea of what it's going to look like when it is sealed. And since you don't want to use water, because water will raise the grain, the alcohol dries very, very quickly.
Will it remove carbon?
Yes. Well, carbon is a big pain, and you will have to go between. You're going to have a really hard time removing carbon, which is why I'm very careful about the transfer paper that I use. Because a lot of them say that they are graphite paper, and they are not.
So when I think of carbon, I am also thinking about like excess carbon created by burning.
Yeah, it wipes
like
that
residue.
off too.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, that is what is on my paper towel right there. Is some carbon from burning. I'm switching over to the 18S.
Diligent Rhino, I hear you.
What did I do?
That was Troy.
Oh.
He's doing call signs.
Gotcha.
You know, we used to do that.
And what was his?
Troy's?
Mm-hmm. If you're Obi-Wan, what it was Troy's?
Screaming Eagle. Hey, that was his call sign. That was his nickname.
Love you, Troy. I'm sorry. That sounds like some bit of overcompensation.
No, he's just screaming. Caw-caw! Caw-caw!
He walked around like a chicken screaming.
No.
That sounded like a chicken.
He can make the eagle noise.
Can he?
Yeah,
okay.
he can.
Well, we can go down in heat. We're at 5.
Well, yeah, but okay, so so his crew, right? So because he was the LT's, AO. So as a team, it was Screaming Eagle, and his lieutenant, our platoon leader, was named Lieutenant Reist, and his nickname was the Reister Bunny. So Screaming Eagle and the Reister Bunny. It sounds like a cop movie, actually, like from the 70s.
Who did Troy? Actually, it wasn't Troy. It was Greg. I don't use the choco paper. I'm still trying to research that, Greg, to see what it's made of. I know that you used a damp cloth to remove it, but I don't know what it is made of. So I need to call Speedball and ask them. That's the only reason why I haven't tried it.
Troy says, "Thanks, Val. I love you too." You have a question from Vanessa Bottomley.
Yes.
Where can I find a reference picture for it? And where can I follow you? And how do you clean your Pyrography pen?
Alrighty.
Well,
so I got all these pictures from Pixabay, and I put them together in, it's 4 different photos in Photoshop. I'm not going to clean the hot pen. I do have a video on cleaning. I use a straw and aluminum oxide to clean. And then, what were you going to say? The third one was where we have a Facebook group for the Toasties. Is down in the description below. In fact, all of our social media is down in the description. There. Did I get it all?
Yes, I believe so. And Troy says he was actually Desert Eagle. I thought you were Screaming Eagle until we deployed. And then you... Okay.
Yeah, because we're in the desert, not him.
That's right.
I don't think Minnesota has any desert. Okay, it's hot. Could you turn off the heater, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Doing my job.
Thank you. In fact, I have a playlist of me working on this whole piece, Vanessa. And I'm trying to... Did I link the photos? I don't think I linked the photos.
I have one job. And this...
You just completely, messed my brain up. So I am on I'm going to bump up to 5.5, and I'm using the whole flat of the foot of the burner pen. And trying to draw down, or in the angle of the fur. You see, this fur right here is a little fuzzy. So I can go in circles to soften it out.
Isn't fur supposed to be fuzzy?
Well, some kitty fur is fuzzy, and other parts it's more like down on the paw. It's more straight.
Less
fuzzy. I didn't know what else to say. Didn't know what else to say. I still need to darken this more. Oh, it's so hot in here.
I think it's your hat.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
But if I take off my hat, I gotta click the camera off long enough to get my hair up. Because it's a mess.
We used to do call signs in when we were doing like cross-country flights and stuff. We would make up call signs for fun.
Because you guys had nothing better to do?
Well, okay, we were doing our job, but, you know, we can't have fun.
Sure you can. Alright, so this whole area right here definitely needs to be darkened up, but not so much as along here.
Beryl says, and some kitties have no fur.
And so, yes, her kitty has no fur.
Like Mr. Bigglesworth.
Yes. Alright, let's get some darker in here. And what I'm going to do is draw up. And I'm actually kind of going with the grain, as in I'm working up with the grain to hopefully smooth things out. That is my goal. Let's see here. So I'm going up with the grain, but I'm going in the direction of the fur. That might sound a little confusing.
Not to me.
You know, I can tell when you make faces behind me.
And there's no face making going on
and
right now.
talk behind me.
There's no face making going on right now at all. See?
Yeah, I'm looking at the, well, you can't because of my hat. See, and if I want to be spooky like Insidious.
Well, we have to talk about that. No, you can't be the bride. No, that would give me nightmares. Get away from me, Parker.
There we go. As long as I don't get it, I can't see.
We have to talk about our
Yes.
Halloween movie choices.
Oh, hold on. I'm like... There we go. Alrighty. I'm going to scare less people.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I got to hold this,
Nice. To yourself.
Alright, so we decided it's not necessarily going to be weekly because maybe we didn't watch anything cool that week or listen to anything cool that week.
Or maybe we did and we're not telling you.
But we were going to start doing a...
I forgot to do that. I'm so sorry.
I know.
I was
We need
supposed
to
to make
name
a
it
graphic.
too. We'll have them...
And I
we'll
fell
have
down
them.
on the job.
You did.
I had
One job.
I had 2 jobs.
2.
And now I'm just back to the 1 because I did not do the second thing.
You did not.
I'm sorry.
Okay, but these are our recommendations for the week. Maybe the Toasties can come up with a title for our recommendations. So I'm just going back and forth.
Hot picks.
Okay, hot picks. That works. We'll see what they think while I'm doing this. And then I wanted a xylophone that went ding, ding, ding when it was time. You didn't get me one.
I completely forgot about
You
everything.
went to Walmart. You could have
I forgot everything.
You could have got me one.
I was going to do the xylophone on the phone, but I forgot to do that too. Troy says I'm fired.
No, Troy, you're part of the reason.
I'm an unpaid intern.
Oh, you're paid.
You're stuck with me.
Oh, you're paid. You're paid very well. cuddles and kisses and love.
Not while I've been sick.
That's not my fault.
No.
So, hot picks, is that what we're going with?
I don't know. Unless chat comes up with something awesome.
Well, they gotta talk.
I'm gonna have a Ricola because I'm sensing coughing coming on.
Ricola.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody heard that in their head.
Alright, just trying to use the edge. And going in the direction.
Well, we gotta talk about the hot picks.
I know, I'm waiting for everybody to see. They want to hear it.
It doesn't really matter. They're gonna hear it anyway.
I did not say that. He did.
Who? Me?
You.
Yes, I did.
You said it.
So it's almost Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're looking for good scary movies.
Which we do this every year.
But this will be the first year that we've talked about it.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about every year we wait to watch scary movies until
and then
the month of October.
During October, we totally watch as many scary movies as we can. Or scary themed movies. So, because some of them might be comedies. So
that's true.
Because like we watch Hocus Pocus
and Ghostbusters.
Yeah, and Elvira. So,
yeah.
But that's just what we do. And like during Christmas time,
we do Christmas movies.
All Christmas movies. So it's a theme. And you have a question from Vanessa. How long did it take you to learn to draw on wood with a pyrography pen?
Well, I've been burning it'll be 14 years in December. But prior to that, I was doing other art. I was doing graphite and colored pencil and some marker, which is why you see so much art supplies in the back, because I dabbled in a lot of stuff. So, yeah, thank you. 14. So my brain and my hair were not working together on this. So 14
You were
years.
hair-brained. Mm-hmm. No? Okay.
14 years. Now, for me to get where I'm at now, when I stopped outlining, like truly outlining, though I didn't outline here because the raven feathers actually call for it, I stopped completely outlining in 2012 with your piece.
Okay.
And that's when I would say I saw the biggest difference in my work when I stopped outlining. And I started off with a walnut hollow, not versatile. It's the non-variable temperature burner.
It is a piece of metal with a plastic grip that's plugged into electricity.
Yeah, pretty much.
So.
And my glasses.
Spence wants to know, are these pics all on Netflix because Canada doesn't get most of what you get down there? No, they're in different places. And actually, for the pics, the main ones that we're going to talk about are movies, and so you should have access to them.
And it was Hulu, I think. Some of them we have DVDs.
Hulu. Oh, if we're going to talk about What We Do in the Shadows, that's on Hulu.
Oh, I love that show.
So there's a show called What We Do in the Shadows.
We mentioned it last week.
And it started as a movie, and he's a fairly prominent director now, Taika Waititi. He's been doing Marvel movies.
Taika Waititi?
That's his name.
Titty?
Waititi. Yeah.
Waititi.
Don't make fun of his name. That's not nice.
No, it's not. I'm sorry.
He's
that's what my brain
a native
heard.
New Zealander. And so,
oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but very funny guy, and he did a movie. It was a mockumentary about vampires, and it's called What We Do in the Shadows, and it went over pretty well. It's a pretty funny movie if you have a chance to see it. But they started a series with different vampires in a different house in America.
I actually think it's better than the movie.
It is really funny. So if you like that kind of thing, and I highly recommend it.
It's hilarious. Okay, I need a drink, so I guess
drink your rum.
Do this. Okay, or not. I'm having problems. I shouldn't have taken it down.
There you go.
There we go.
So the other... Are you okay? What'd you do?
Hey, dropped the marshmallow.
Oh, God. I thought that was your tooth. Oof. I look over and there's something white in her hand. And it's like, oh. I'm like, oh, her tooth just fell out of her skull. What's going on? What are you drinking?
Okay, now I gotta find a paper towel I can wipe my hand on because I'm all sticky.
Okay, that's my job.
Oh. Okay.
Do you need that?
No.
I'll pick it up after.
I dropped a marshmallow. It was like stuck to my lip.
Yeah?
In the cup at the same time, so when I pulled away, it fell and I caught it.
Gotcha.
Oh, can I have a spray bottle?
Mm-hmm.
A sticky. Sticky. Here you go.
Mm-hmm. See? I'm doing my job. Just so you know, the stuff that you don't normally see because you can't see us, I'm doing my job.
Mwah.
Okay.
I'm reading Greg's comment. I don't remove my pattern until I'm absolutely sure that the line work is on the board the way I want it. Used to, I did put a guide that I transferred in order to reline up my patterns, but I don't do that anymore. That's just a little bit more graphite to remove. So I don't, but I did used to do that. And if it's a big pattern that sometimes you can feel like you got lost in, that may not be a bad idea. The brat is out.
I'll get her in a second. So I'll get her now. I'll get her now and then we can talk about the other recommendation.
But I love the TV show. Love it. It's on Hulu. And it comes back in 2020. There's 10 episodes. And I like it so much that we started watching it over at lunch again. And we just finished it. It's so funny. Nausea and Jenna are my favorites. And the costumes, especially the women's costume for Nausea, are really pretty. Alright, definitely darker. Got to go darker. So this is the tail. What is going to make a difference is when I put the rest of the leaves in. The fur, I feel, still needs to be darker. So we've got the kitty arm here, and actually goes darker. Okay, I now feel the rum kicking in. Good thing I'm Scottish and Irish. So if you want me on camera more in the future, want me to do it this way, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new, don't forget to hit subscribe. If you want me on camera more, I'll find other ways to hide. Let's see here. With the larger pieces, the pattern gets in my way. If I remove to work off my lap. Flick picks. What do you use to draw on the pattern? I use graphite paper. Vanessa, I use, let's see here, this brand specifically. I do have a kit page down in the description and Amazon page, but a kit page that has everything that I use and recommend. And most of them are from Amazon, so you just click on them and it takes you straight to it. They are affiliate links. So I will make sure to say that. But any of the Mona Lisa, I can't reach it right now. Mona Lisa has a transfer paper that says graphite. It is not, and I have talked to Speedball directly, who makes it, or who doesn't make it, who distributes it. And they have directly said that it is not graphite paper, it is carbon paper. and they buy it from a specific company, and that company does it for other brands, such as Michael's brand. Down in the...
Just doing my job.
Yeah, you felt left out.
You get to dress up.
Can I turn you? Oh, I can't turn you up.
What?
I don't know if you can activate it because then there might be copyright issues.
Not really.
Why?
What's the costume?
Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out the hard way.
What did you need?
In the third drawer down, there should be a bunch of different graphite papers. Labeled graphite paper.
Third drawer down.
I think so. It
Okay.
could be. There should be like the Mona Lisa. There's a cheap version.
Graphite paper. Okay. Do you want the...
I want...
That?
No, I want...
That?
No.
That?
God, what did I just do? No! I don't want that brand. I want the blue.
That?
Yes, thank you. And there should be a Mona Lisa. Oh, this is also Mona Lisa.
This is Mona Lisa?
Okay, there should be a black and white one that's Mona Lisa. So this says specifically graphite paper.
Oh,
This is not. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
These both specifically say graphite paper. Neither one of them are graphite paper. They are carbon paper. And the best way to tell, let's see here. Now, there's some graphite paper up top there. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Okay, you can see that this is gray versus I'm trying not to get it everywhere, but it's all over. Black and or blue. They both come, you can see the difference. You can see that I have used this a bunch of times. This is carbon paper. This is graphite paper. And you will see them in different ways. There's the art alternative one at Michael's. There's this one. There's that one. There's some other ones.
Are you using these? Do you want me to put them back?
Yes, please.
Okay.
But I only use that one because it's the one that I can get off the board the easiest, and it is actual graphite paper, and it's wax free. Carbon paper is not wax free. It's got wax and petroleum product to adhere it to the paper, and so when you're burning on it, the heat will actually kind of melt the wax and cement it into the wood, which is why you have a hard time removing it without sandpaper and alcohol and more sandpaper, and even then the chances of it fully coming off is almost impossible. And that's even if you go back with an eraser before you burn and lighten up your lines, which I do that with graphite all the time, but even then it will remain. I don't have, there's a playlist which I do have the photo reference for if you want to do it, that is it's got an inkwell. It's kind of got a Poe feeling to it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we don't have it here because it's hanging in the show right now,
Yeah.
so I can't show it. That piece I used Mona Lisa on, and for the life of me could not remove all of the graphite.
Troy says, no, I'm a Swedish girl.
Why is he Swedish?
Well, I changed hats.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh, I made you that hat.
Yes, you did. And if you know where this hat, if you know what this hat is from, then
Leave
you
it
are
in the
super
comments.
cool. Yes.
On replay, leave it in the comments. It's a very specific hat.
It is a very specific hat. To a very specific fan base.
And I knitted it, and the dogs got a hold of it.
Yeah, can you fix it?
I can
The
look at it.
tassel. Like, even if it's just the tassel.
Is it just the tassel I need to fix?
I think so, yeah. That was the only thing.
Is Joey gonna let any of the other doggies chew on it?
No. And remember, the doggies chewed up the box that you did that ink quilt painting on, the wood burning.
Do what?
Yeah, the box. The little box. The
Oh yeah, because
I can't remember which one of them ate it. It was probably Sasha when she was still here.
Maybe. Going with the direction of the fur, and this is curvy here. See, the darker goes up here.
You have 2 questions, and just real quick. And if I was a Swedish girl, I would talk like this, Troy, but I'm not. So, Super Blue is asking a question, and Vanessa has a question. Okay. So I'm going to ask Super Blue's first, and yes, correct, Troy. So Super Blue is asking, you said the gray is the actual graphite, but the dark is carbon.
Yes.
Okay, then just to verify that.
Yes.
So. And then Vanessa is asking, what is your favorite medium to add color?
See, I don't tend to like bright color on a burning. I've spent all this time burning it. I don't want the color to compete with what I've burned. So I tend to go with a watercolor pencil or a colored pencil, but one that I blend very lightly into the wood so that it looks more tinted, like an old photograph that's been colorized versus and that's just personal preference. I don't care for bright color. Everybody has their own way they like it, and that's just my personal.
Well, I feel like, and I don't know, I hope you didn't say this because I was reading and I didn't, but like it is a pyrography piece, and the beauty of the wood is part of the piece, and so I think that if you were to completely occlude that with color, I think that would take something away from it. That's just my opinion.
And that's exactly it. Just an opinion. If you there's some artists who have gotten a lot of attention who burn their outlines and then a little bit of shading and add color, and color is the main part. So I'd say there's a good, healthy, as long as it's nice, debate
Sorry.
as to whether or not that's even a pyrography piece versus a colored pencil piece with pyrography added. But again, that's all personal.
Controversy.
No, I don't think it needs to be. I think each artist figures out what they like.
Yeah.
And they do it. Let's see here. Got an indent here. We need the arm to go. Okay, so I got to indent all this. I'm so hot.
I am too. This hat is actually warmer than the army hat.
Because I made it.
Oh yes, it's made with love.
Yep.
So this hat is a military beanie. Actually, it's from back when we were still wearing black beanies, and instead of the olive drab green ones. And it is like a microfiber knit, and it's super warm. But this hat I'm wearing right now is also super warm, and it's just yarn.
Well, it's thick yarn. I chose thick yarn.
That's because you're a pirate. You made it with yarn.
Yarn. Alright, so I definitely need to go darker on both the Raven and Kitty here. I'm going to slow down the strokes on the Raven here. Oops. Get back on camera. There we go. And this area is darker, or the shadows. And I'll just go back and forth. It's hard at times to stick to one thing. My brain sees something else and is like, oh, let's go fix that.
But I think that's a natural progression, or you work on what needs worked on. Within reason, like if it's in the proper sequence. Obviously, if you were working on a certain part of the painting I'm a painter, so that's how I relate. If you're working on a composition on a part that needed to be worked on, then you might have to wait. But there are certain things, like when you're working on a subject, Like you can bounce around, and it helps you relate better because then you're not just focused on one thing. It gives you objectivity.
It also breaks it up so you don't get bored.
Vanessa has a question.
Mm-hmm.
What is the best wood to use for a beginner?
Out of all the woods, I prefer birch. I prefer Baltic birch. Basswood is good. Poplar is good. Pine, stay away from pine. Stay away from oak. I have it linked, the wood that I'm using here. I'm using a trekel board that's 1/8 of an inch thick. This is a 9x12 and it comes in a pack of 3. I prefer the trekel boards. The cheaper the wood, the harder the burning.
Huh. I would have thought poplar would have been more used.
Or what?
Used.
What do you mean?
Poplar, because it's so popular.
Aw. No.
Sorry, Vanessa.
Are ya really? Are ya sorry?
No.
I didn't think
I'm
so.
not.
Didn't think so.
Oh wow, this is the first time I've been on camera, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Since the Oblivious
yeah.
films.
Oh, you didn't do our Trey called it
Sorry. Ow. Troy called what?
flick picks.
Flick picks. Okay.
I don't know what anybody else.
It's not really heat related though.
Okay.
But it's a good name.
We'll start with that and it can grow.
Have we talked about did you talk about it?
No, I waited for you. You got
So we gotta talk about it. I see you over there with your disapproving and judgmental look.
Because you can see me on
Normally
camera.
I couldn't see it, but now I can.
This is true.
Wow.
This is
I like
true.
this. You've been doing this all along, haven't you? That is a show of guilt. I see. Well then, I'm just gonna soldier on.
Nope.
So the movies that we were talking about is
It's a series.
the Insidious series of movies, and I think the first one's on Netflix. Actually, I know the first one's on Netflix. But if you like scary movies, they're very well written and they're intelligent and they are spooky, especially the first time that you see them. In fact, I know some people that don't like them because they are very, very spooky. Ah! Don't do that. Stop.
You're just easy to scare.
That's true. So yeah, they're very, but as a series, it's very, like I said, very intelligently written. And the series it's not a bunch of slasher movies or anything like that. It's very, very much a movie series that each one builds upon the next one. And by the time that you see the fourth one, because there's 4 of them now.
And we bought that one on Amazon.
Yeah, the fourth one brings everything back around to the beginning of the first one. And so it's a very satisfying series. And actually who you think is going to be the main character of the series is not who you start out with, because it starts out and it's about this family that's being haunted, and you kind of think that they're going to be the main characters, and by the time that the second movie hits, I think you realize that the focus is shifting to another character, and she's a very interesting character. And I thought the last movie was just exceptional because it wrapped up the series and told us a little bit more about that character.
Okay, you liked it.
I liked it a lot.
You liked it.
Anyway, if you want to see some intelligent horror,
Scary.
that is well directed, scary, and
Yes.
thoughtful, then that series you can't go wrong with.
Insidious.
But I would watch them from the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4.
In the dark. Cuddled up with a blinky.
Yep.
That's like the best way to watch it.
And not with a significant other who will like try and startle you from time to time.
Who does that?
I don't know.
I don't know who does that.
Yeah. She
Nobody
doesn't know.
does that.
Anyway,
Because
I
that would
definitely give it a 2 blanket rating, because you need several blankets to keep you safe while you're watching it. So
He's just a big softie. It's not that scary. Not to me.
Beryl says, I like maple. We're not talking about movies anymore.
I like maple too.
She says, Valarie needs to try some maple. Nudge, nudge.
I got maple. Oh, maple. Oh, he's talking about the wood.
Yes. Not maple bars.
No, he sent me the piece of maple. What he's saying is I need to burn it.
Oh, I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Beryl says horror is intelligent. Not most of the time, no. But this series of movies, I think you'd be surprised. Especially from the second one, because the second one references the first one so much and builds upon it. And
so I am set on 5 still, but because I'm slowly burning, it's burning darker. There we go. I had lightened my photo so I saw these feathers, but in the actual photo, they're not this light. You don't see that much detail.
well, I think that when you're an artist, though, you have to make that. You have to make that creative choice as to what makes the best presentation, and so sometimes. You know, like yours is like really close to the.
No, I see so much wrong with it.
Well, there's so much right with it too, but I see the things that are right, obviously, but I think that you're making artistic choices that help the composition, help the presentation. So.
I'm supposed to be on camera.
Oh, I was watching you in real life, so you were completely.
I was
I could
burning
see
over
everything.
here.
I could see everything fine. Sorry, chat.
Okay. The alcohol is kicking in.
Huh? Oh, your alcohol's kicking in.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost noon.
It's almost noon.
It's almost noon, and Valerie's drunk before noon.
No, I'm not drunk.
She's intoxicated. Oh, I'm not. She's dead.
That's what happens to you. I'm Irish and Scottish. You really think I'm lightweight. Be good.
Fine.
Alrighty, let's see. Anything else going on in chat? Now that I can see. Talk to us. Hey, Kim.
Did my chat stop?
Oh, I know we're behind because we're fighting up there. No, chat's just not talking to us right now. All right, so I definitely need to darken this more. In fact, even the pumpkin needs a little darkening, I'd say. I need to finish the leaves. And then I shall add the color. I'd like to have it done by Thursday, but at the same time, I don't want to rush it. If it's not done, it's still a fall theme, so it's not a big deal. Surprisingly enough, I've actually, for the most part, been really liking this one.
See,
I might actually keep it for myself, which I don't normally do.
I think that this could be a pattern, though, because the pumpkin...
Okay, but they need to tell me they want the pattern, because...
Tell her!
Tell me!
Because the pumpkin, you could have, like, you could put different jack-o'-lantern faces on it.
Yeah.
Or you could put a message.
You could.
You know? They could be, like, on your front door, like, hey, welcome to the Wilkersons. I don't know who the Wilkersons are. I don't know why they talk like that either. They're weird.
Kim's on her own burning while she's listening. What you burning, Kim? My hair is in the way. Look, I can smack him with my hair.
Ah! Oh! Oh, my eyes. Stop it. You see it. It's documented. Abuse is documented.
You think?
Ow!
You're just trying to get us demonetized for all the copyright stuff. Huh?
No, my finger hurt. Not related to anything.
All right, Amy's asking for a pattern. We got Vanessa asking for a pattern. I still have to finish that. I have to do the owl for the magazine. Vanessa, I do have a raven pattern. It's in the Woodcarving Illustrated Fall 2019 issue 88. I have it linked in last week's video. I don't think I can quickly link it here. I can put it in chat, actually. Let me get it.
Kim says, tarot keepsake box. What's on there? Oh, that's what she's burning.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, cool. Well, I'd like to see that. Greg says pattern, please. And Spence says violence on TV. I know, right? Anyway. Beryl, if you are framing, I would recommend taking the glass out for sale because then it reduces your liability. Because if it's in a public place and it's a pyrography piece, it really doesn't need to be protected probably as much as like paperworks. And then you won't have glare on it. And then if you're shipping it, especially, then you don't have to worry about it breaking. Yeah. But other than that, then it's an aesthetic choice. Like if you want glass on it, like if you frame a paper burning, then I would definitely put glass on it. And then if it's a wood burning, I would say your choice, but probably not.
Oh, they're already on the winter issue.
Yeah?
They're already on the winter issue.
Is yours with the fall, right?
Mine's the fall. I'm looking for the actual... I guess we'd be under back issue now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe. I'm trying to grab the link real quick. 84, 85, 81. No, I'm not considered a back issue. Okay. There it is. I found it. All right, so I'm going to link it down in the comments. In the chat, so that...
Kim does not add a photo. Where do your subscribers, where do they share photos at?
Facebook.
Facebook. And that should just be basically downloading the file to your computer as a...
Okay, no, Kim's in the group.
But she says she doesn't know how to add a photo.
In YouTube chat, you can't.
Oh, okay. But so she should know how to do it in Facebook.
So we got Greg, Greg, Amy, Vanessa asking for a pattern.
Yep.
Alrighty. Because I did this from the photo. I don't have I'll have to create a pattern for it. For everybody.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'll do it all in group.
That's heavy.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay, I'm crashing. I'm tired.
Yep.
I'm hungry.
Sugar and alcohol. And then you're done.
I'm done.
Yep.
Yes, I'm done. My face itches. So, if we don't have any more questions...
I'm looking, but I don't think we do.
Alrighty then. Did I put it in the description?
Put what?
I have so many links down in the description. Oh, I did. Look at that. I did. I put it so it's a standard link in the video description.
Okay.
Thanks, bro.
Well, you're on it. You didn't even know it.
What's new? I gotta tell them something, though.
Sheila says, yes, please, me too.
Okay. Well, I will probably...
Troy says she's crashing. Drinky.
Oh, there is something I want to talk about. Damn it.
What was it?
The team trees. Down in the description,
yeah.
I have a link to what's called Team Trees. I don't know if you've seen it in other YouTube channel on their channels or not.
Sorry.
$1 buys one tree. They're going for 20 million trees with the campaign ending for the donations January 2020. They want to have all the trees planted by December 2022. And when I looked, they were at 6.2 million trees. We donated $8 for 8 trees, and that's for us, the kids and the grandkids. I don't think they saw it. And this way, I've talked in the past how it bothers me about the fact that I am so in tune to trees, but yet I'm burning on wood. It does bother me. So this is a way that I found that I can donate to offset my footprint for wood burning. And I wish they had it set up where you could do a monthly renewal subscription or donation, because I would. So I'll have to look into that more. And this is the Arbor Day Foundation, and it should be tax deductible as well. So join us in helping plant 20 million trees. Hashtag Team Trees. What are you doing?
A lot of trees.
Oh God, he's back. He's back. Where is it? There we go. All right. Halloween being on Thursday, be safe if you're out trick-or-treating. And if you're staying at home, give the good candy to the kids. And we will
eat the good candy. Oh, right.
Their definition of good candy and mine are two different things.
Okay. Don't laugh too hard.
Ooh, here we go. That's not fair. That is so not fair. That is not fair.
That's good times. What were you saying?
Not fair. If you're watching this on replay, okay, Kim. Yes, please tag. Please me too, Sheila. Alrighty, let's get me high.
Yes, let's.
Whew, I'm hot.
Weren't you gonna tell him something?
Don't forget to like and subscribe, especially
Something
if you're
else?
watching on replay.
About something about who they are?
Oh! Yes. Don't forget that you are awesome. You can do this. You're a pyro artist. Happy burning, guys. Bye. I think we're almost